Who's gonna attempt the Filipino phrase of the week?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get ready, y'all.
Magkakasama tayo.
I'll try it. Okay. Lahat ng bagay may tamang panahon, kaya magtiwala ka lang. I don't know if I broke that up grammatically correctly, but it means everything happens in its own time. So just trust the process.
Beautiful.
Lahat ng bagay may tamang panahon, kaya magtiwala ka lang.
Okay. You lost me at that one. Magtiwala.
Yeah, but
That's where I got lost.
Magtiwala is what?
I guess trust.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that in the game? That was in our other game.
We did learn
We didn't
that
forget,
in the
Drea.
game.
Lahat ng bagay.
It's all
may
coming back. Me and Kai have
panahon.
magtiwala.
Lahat ng bagay may tamang panahon.
Panahon.
Kaya magtiwala ka lang. But you know what movie is actually in the works right now?
What?
A biopic documentary of Boyz II Men.
Oh wow.
Motown's Philly.
One sweet day, don't tell me.
Every movie does not get the same amount of box office time. It really depends on the popularity and marketing and
Look
budget.
how quick she is. You
Look
see
at
that?
her. She's so
Throw
efficient.
that in there.
Good
Stats
to
with
know.
Kim.
Contracts, but yeah. Back to Boyz II Men.
Hair flip. So apparently it's a biopic and a documentary about Boyz II Men. It's in the works, telling their story in both cinematic and real life formats. The group members, Nathan Morris, Wanya, how do you
Wanye.
Wanya, sorry, Morris, and Sean Stockman are going to be executive producing the projects to ensure their story is told authentically. That already sells me. As long as I know the artist is involved,
Yes.
that's a good sign.
I wonder if Michael McCary is going to make an appearance. Because he did leave because of multiple sclerosis.
I know.
In 2003.
That's why he had a cane. Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like, I don't know. I guess it just didn't clue in. I thought, celebrities, maybe they're trying to do something cool or it's like a prop, but I didn't realize it was actually due to health reasons.
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
When I think about my childhood, they really like set the tone. Like them, New Edition.
Baby making music.
Jodeci.
I have a theory. I have no way of proving it, but I do feel like the Boyz II Men are responsible for a mini baby boom within the 90s.
That bended knee, I tell you.
Yeah, right. I'll make love to you.
That whole era of just like love music and love ballads and In the Rain and
people.
When they come in with that bass at the end,
I Can't Live Without You type love, that 90s love.
Well, they always said like people aren't like begging for forgiveness anymore via R&B songs
Not
like
in
they
this
used
day and
to.
age, yeah.
You know,
Or like spelling things out.
Yes.
You know, like they're just like get to the point. Everyone
Those
wants
song
things
breakdowns
fast.
with a very deep voice.
Yeah.
where are all the ad libs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that was enough. That was enough.
Feeling all the love.
Like you're gonna sample all these old songs, or you're not gonna throw those in there. Come on. Missing
Oh
the
man.
best
And they're gonna have
parts.
all the rights to their music, so the soundtrack is gonna be so
Fantastic.
good.
Fantastic.
Oh, so good. I can't wait.
I wonder who's gonna play
They
who.
didn't have a date though. I didn't see a date of when it would come.
Oh.
It says from Philly to fame, the biopic will highlight their journey from Philadelphia High School for the creative and performing arts to becoming the best-selling R&B group of all time.
Also, another thing I've noticed is the turnover when they start filming as to when it comes out, also very fast. Because back in the day when we were younger, wow, I just aged myself. But like, you ever notice how you would be waiting forever for that movie to come out? And now it's just like, it's out already?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
I feel like my patience has changed with the times though, because sometimes I'm like waiting for a season for a show, and I'm like, it's taking too long. Like
tap, 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 tap,
yeah,
tap.
seriously.
They're doing a deep dive. The documentary will explore their rise in the 90s, cultural impact, and lasting legacy, offering fans an intimate behind-the-scenes look. And from what I see online, too, they can still sing live. Harmonizing, on point.
Wow.
So are we excited? You guys
I'm
want
excited.
to see this movie?
Definitely. Anything like 90s nostalgia, I love.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to relive all those as an adult.
No, it's true. And
Age appropriate.
exactly.
Did you guys watch The Whitney on Netflix?
No.
Okay, Whitney, I did not watch. I think I remember who they casted, that actress, and I thought like I am a fan of hers, but I didn't watch the actual biopic. What are your thoughts?
I enjoyed it, but I mean, they played Whitney throughout the movie, so I feel like I enjoyed it for that reason too.
That doesn't sound like
Maybe love.
satisfied.
It was
watch-
okay.
Yeah.
It didn't like
Do you want-
pull on heartstrings or anything.
So was it like an actual biopic? Like
Yes.
showcase like her story? Like someone was cast
Yes,
as Bobby Brown?
yes, the abuse, all that. I think it was more like when it got to the end, I feel like they kind of short stopped it. Like they did so much deep dive story building, and then it was just like, okay, and then it's
Okay,
done.
we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whereas like Bohemian Rhapsody, I feel was really emotional because it
Yes.
ended with the Live Aid concert, which
That
There
one
you
was
go.
really cool.
like very
yeah.
momentous, right?
I like Bohemian Rhapsody, Selena,
Selena was, come on.
classic.
I just got
J-Lo,
shivers saying Selena.
Yeah, anything for Selena.
Like,
Who else is there? I really enjoyed the TLC one. That one was really
I
good.
didn't see that
The
one.
TLC one is proper, and T-Boz and Chili both
Wait.
had a hand in that one.
who played what?
Yeah, that one was good. Lil Mama played Left Eye.
no
Who
way.
were the actors?
Wow.
And they casted really well for the for the group.
gosh.
Yeah, the TLC one, highly recommend.
Wow, I missed that.
I missed
Yeah,
that.
that one, but it wasn't like that wasn't in theaters. It was like I forget what streaming or production company took that one on. But that one's really good. Aaliyah was terrible. Yeah, that
Wait,
was bad.
wasn't Keisha Shanti Aaliyah?
It was like I think hinted or like suggest. I think it was like an online suggested.
So who played her?
Someone else. Yeah, not
Milk.
Keisha Shanti. Even though I could totally see
So it
Keisha
was
Shanti doing
bad?
it. Yeah, it was terrible. And like the family never gave the rights for them to. There's no Aaliyah music in it, with the exception of the "Let Me Know," because it's not her song.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
and then
And Aaliyah deserves
yes,
all the flowers.
that would be that would be one I'd like to see for sure.
But I get her parents for protecting that because,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways,
Don't you dare be bustos and leave now, because now we're gonna start Am I Bustos, and you don't want to miss it. This is a fun part, guys. So who wants to choose the number? Kai, Camille.
I like choosing numbers.
Okay. I offer myself as tribute. Okay, pick a number from 1 to 6.
Let's do 6.
All right. Am I bustos for demanding my mom apologize after she blew up at my girlfriend who she thought was being racist?
Oh gosh.
Here we go. Okay. I'm black and my girlfriend is Filipino. My parents aren't the biggest fans just because we come from different socioeconomic backgrounds, and they don't think I should be with a, air quote, rich girl. My parents came over for dinner last night and my girlfriend was going to cook. Neither of us cook much and we eat way too much takeout, so she decided to make fried chicken because it's something she made with her mom growing up. Her mom came here from the Philippines, and I guess it is pretty popular over there. Hello, Jollibee spicy chicken. Thank you very much. When my mom saw the fried chicken, she thought that my girlfriend was either making fun of her or just going off a racial stereotype. No. She immediately started cussing at her and demanding an apology. I explained to my mom that fried chicken is popular in the Philippines, and I Googled it to show her that there was a lot of Filipino recipes. She calmed down but did not apologize. I asked if she was going to apologize, and she said it was just a misunderstanding. I said she should still apologize, and she got offended, so I asked her to leave. I'm not talking to her until she apologizes, but I don't know if that's too harsh. Am I bustos?
Oh, look over there. Look at the time.
Look over there.
How are you feeling, ladies?
The moment you read the second line, Camille was already like, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like this going at all.
Am I bustos for demanding my mom apologize after she blew up on my girlfriend who she thought was being racist?
I think it's important for adults to apologize. I'm 35 and
40 sometimes.
yeah, well, 40 if you ask me in real life.
She lies about her age.
I round up. It's a blessing to be old. But yeah, no, I think I'm at a point in my life where, you know, not saying that the respect is not usually reciprocated, but I just think like if someone who's a parent or a parental figure makes a mistake, I do think they should apologize. I don't know where it comes from that they're like beyond that.
The scope.
Yeah,
It's a generational thing, right?
It is a generational
because like
thing.
I've been in, I don't know, I just think that they should apologize. You need to take some time to reflect on your actions, because they're not always correct.
Yes.
And it's not always us. And no, we're not too sensitive. I know I'm guilty of saying that about the generation that follows me as well, but sometimes your behavior is just poor, and you absolutely need to apologize.
Yes. I will second that. I think the quote, each one teach one, like how do you teach the younger generation to do better if you can't do better?
Yeah.
Right? Like I've apologized to my nephews when I was wrong. And she's wrong.
Like, how about the fact that she's wrong?
I mean, it's just
completely wrong.
I hate to just throw the word bust us, because I know it's not such a huge thing, but it's all, you're just wrong. And when you're wrong, accountability needs to be on the table, and you need to just suck it up, buttercup, and say sorry, because you're wrong. It's just as simple as that, to be honest.
And not to be like insensitive to, whatever the mother has endured. Obviously, she's from a different generation. She's endured a lot more different, forms of racism, some subtle, some not so much, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So not to take away from that at all, because we do live in a different time.
Absolutely.
Just looking at this example, a me in the making, someone, a Black and Filipino couple coming together over a meal, like it's signifies that, times have changed.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
So I feel for her in that regard. But I mean, just know, I understand both sides of the coin. Would it like being called racist? And then also being racist, feeling like racism is happening to you. They're both terrible. I don't know if you've ever been called a racist before, but it's not a good feeling.
I think we talked about this on our Christmas Busta special, how loosely that word is being thrown around.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah, you just have to be careful.
You have to be really mindful about those words.
Yeah.
And
what word? That means. Yeah.
It should be called the R word at this point, because the
it
way
is.
everyone's just
it carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And it's a bigger issue fried chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be insensitive, but
And
what
fried
about you,
chicken
Jay?
is big in the Asian community, not
It
just
is.
the
And not even just
community.
Filipino.
It's
Yeah, Korean.
Taiwanese fried chicken, love it.
Taiwanese
Fire.
fried chicken's the best.
Yeah.
Give me that Thai basil all over it.
So good.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's
Japanese.
bustos. I just hope that his mom can get to that point where she can have the self-awareness to apologize, because again, the reality is, the generation before us, they're just not, I don't know, I don't want to speak on behalf of all of them. Some of them I think are able to adapt, because the time is now self-awareness and being able to correct that type of behavior. We also know there's some people in the generation before us who are stuck in their ways. So I just hope that it doesn't go further, or a disconnect between son and mother happen after this event. You know what I mean? But no, I don't think they're bustos for standing up. And yeah, point blank, she was just wrong. That's all it is.
This is a very good point you bring up, though, because I feel like if there is a moment for you, or if there is an opportunity for you to be bustos or seen as bustos in this scenario, it would be in how you approach your mom.
Yes.
I think it is important to take into consideration her history,
For sure.
and approach it maybe from that perspective.
Yes.
And still make sure that you're being respectful of why she might have seen it that way. Which
call.
obviously takes a lot. It takes a lot. Especially as a Black woman, and we learned with SEIU that Black women, Filipino women in the health industry are the lowest paid across the board. So, just something to kind of keep in mind there.
For sure.
Great call out.
Oh man,
Do we have time for another one?
we could squeeze one and leak into the next one. What number was that? Was 6. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. Cam, you want to pick one?
Venya, niece.
Right.
Great movie.
Maybe
Thank you.
4. I guess.
4. Okay. Am I bastos for requesting a nurse not to be part of my care? I am pregnant with my second baby, and my OBGYN I had been seeing for 8 years decided to become an on-call delivery doctor for a hospital. She's part of an office and multiple doctors, so I was able to transfer to the only other female OBGYN at the practice. The problem is, a nurse for my new doctor is a close family friend and goes to my church, which is quite small. She attended me at my last appointment and took my baby's heartbeat. I didn't recognize her fully, but I made the connection later in the day. She met me with my sister-in-law later that month and mentioned she knew the gender of my baby before any of us did, and that didn't sit quite right with me. It's my fault for not recognizing her for the first time, but would I be bastos if I requested another nurse would assist me during visits and possibly not have access to my file? By the way, her having access to my records would not be a deal breaker, but I do feel a bit uneasy since she unconsciously shared medical record information, even if it was already known. Edit, it's been brought to my attention that there's a miscommunication on what the nurse said. The nurse did say my baby's gender, but it was after I had revealed the gender to my family. It is mentioned that it changes the severity of the disclosure.
Okay. I have a hard time with professionals who have a hard time being professional, especially in the capacity of things like doctors, lawyers, nurses, like where you've taken an oath, you have an obligation to keep records confidential.
Yeah.
Like that's a very specific, very simple ask.
Yeah.
And if you're not sure, don't do it. Like that's kind of the name of the game, right?
Yeah, no,
if you're not sure, don't do it. You could potentially lose your license. You could be, so, I mean, I do think it's bastos you're not bastos. You're not bastos for wanting to change.
Yeah.
If that was me, I would do the same thing. Because what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're literally violating the code.
Why are you playing with me right now?
You know what I mean? Like, don't break the rules, please.
Yeah.
I do not like when rules are broken.
Yeah.
She really doesn't.
No, but this is a very like intimate, like vulnerable, interaction here, right? And it's like your child,
part
your
of
health.
your life. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think they're bustos to make the request. I think that's actually a pretty common thing.
I think I would be more confused if you didn't request the change. Yeah. I would be more like, really?
I know some people are like, oh, well, it's nice to have a familiar face. I'm wondering if that would be the case if they knew that this was, like, if this had happened.
Yeah.
I know some people don't care. I don't know. But to me, it's like, what is the rule? Let's go, because you have to have that standard, right?
Yes.
Like, what is the rule? If the rule is you're not supposed to share confidential information about a client,
then
don't share confidential information about a client. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think there's much dancing around that, though.
It's
really,
honestly,
there's no
pretty
gray
straightforward,
area for that.
Don't do it. No,
Once you incorporate the word confidential information, there's really no wiggle room.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a fairly easy one, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty straightforward, that one.
Which is great because we have some things to talk about.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
So we had a friend send us a link, and it was Barongs on Temu.
And by friend, we mean
Liz.
Okay.
Hi,
I was
Liz.
like, are we exposing it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and it just brought up a really interesting conversation because she sent in, she's like, OMG. And I was like, hey, and I totally own it. I was kind of like defensive at first. I was like, I don't know if I like this. That's ours. Like I got very territorial. I was like, I don't know if I like this. And then Liz responds, she goes, LOL, I totally ordered some. And I was like, oh yeah, really? But it was good. I mean, and obviously no problem that she ordered it, but it made me also take a step back to kind of take it into consideration. Obviously, I appreciate, I've never ordered off of Temu, but like Shein, totally ordered off of Shein. I love the affordability. But yeah, my initial thought was like, hey, that's ours. Like,
mine.
Yeah. Honestly, that's just what it is. Like, I can't even like spin it any other way.
My first reaction was also like,
hey, that's ours. However, they got some cute designs. like some of the prices. And quite frankly, anytime I buy anything online, hey, the numbers talk. So if I see a lot of good reviews and it's a high review, it reassures me that it's going to be, you know, a good purchase. So I don't know. How did you guys feel about it?
Shocked at first. I was also at first, I was a little bit taken aback too. But then I also thought about the thing that really changed my thought process was accessibility to that. Because I remember there was a time where when you were looking for ternos or Filipinianas, it was like, who knows someone? Or, you know, where can we get one that isn't $150?
Even
like,
look at last summer for our like first Filipino Heritage Month as
There you
Tita
go.
Salita.
Like-
We're getting invited places. We want to rep our culture. We want the garb. But
the
Camille,
only
how
place-
far did you have to drive to get some of your
I was
beautiful
going to
pieces?
Brampton.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
that
We're
place
coming
has
from the
amazing
East.
stuff. But also Brampton, right?
Yeah.
Or you'd have to wait for a
Someone
market,
to go to
one
the
of
Philippines
markets. Yes.
or something. Yeah, exactly.
So like when I look about the accessibility and the fact that it's now it's able to be purchased so quickly.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm like, I gotta get an order in before June kicks off. Just have
I'm
some
waiting
on
for
ice.
the neon ones. Just saying.
I think we're going to continue to see like some back and forth about it though, because realistically, I think the purpose of a barong, just based on its history, is that it's supposed to be exclusive, right? Reserved for traditional events, special occasions, and the like. And like honestly, like I've seen this years ago because I was when I used to source for my old business, like I used to see it come up all the time. It just wasn't as mainstream. So, and my whole thing is like, I know everything is made in China. So I was just like, okay, I guess it's happening.
When you said
now
that, I was
too.
like, that's a valid point. You're right. Everything is made
like
over
literally
there. Yeah.
everything is made in China or can be made in China. But I think that that's kind of like there's a disconnect there because there used to be reserved for these cultural events, rich, how do I say this? Like historical events in one's life.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Whereas now they're kind of a fashion statement. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it, right? Whether you think it's being bastardized as a fashion statement or not. Because that will determine whether or not you think this is a good idea.
Fact. That's
a
because
good
if you
point.
think it's important for it to be accessible so we can wear it, our pride, when we choose to, when we want to events that mean something to us, or just because we want the world to know we're Filipino, then this is a great thing.
Yes.
But if you don't agree with that, then this is a bad thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very bad thing. Because then
you
we're
want
not
the
getting
exclusivity.
it. Yeah, and we're not sourcing from where it's supposed to be sourced from.
Yeah.
They've been making these pieces without the original piña fabric for
Yeah.
I was just
a
about
long
to bring
time
that
now,
up.
right?
Yeah.
It's like juicy
Because that would be
silk.
like a traditional piece. Like that's
Breathable.
a real one.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
With traditional materials.
So I think it's gonna always be
A conversation.
exactly
Yeah.
a conversation with conflict.
I'm like, I feel like, can I get a little bit of both worlds? Like, there's part of me that's like, hey, you know what? Let me get a few off the site, and I have options just from like, in vain, a fashion standpoint. You know, I love to style things up. However, to preserve the culture and tradition, I would also like to get one made with actual
Yes.
piña
And hold that
materials,
for the super special
or the
event.
proper
made by
Yeah.
Filipino
Yes.
hands. Like, so
Because
like
there
the idea
are
of
Filipino brands who are dedicated to doing that, right? They are
preserving
the
that,
higher end
yeah.
brands. They are like $350 or
Yes.
whatever, you know, they are at a higher price point because that is the intention of the barong. So,
exclusivity.
and then the further question becomes, are these barongs?
Yeah.
Or are they just stylish shirts? You know, like I know, you know, for the place that I go, it is a Filipino store at the Kennedy Center Mall in Brampton. I think it's called Kennedy Center.
Oh, nice.
And it's everything there she makes or imports from the Philippines. And I do make the trip there because I love her selection and I love the work that she does. But one thing I learned in going there is that a lot of people of India, like a lot of Indian cultures go there
Yeah.
because the shirts are similar to what they wear in
Oh,
their
wow.
culture and
Oh, I
they
didn't
can't
know that.
source them either.
Interesting.
So they have, because they have like green barongs, blue barongs, like
Nice.
like beautiful
the
colors.
ombre,
Yeah.
yeah.
And those are the ones that they find that people of different cultures are buying because they also have a hard time sourcing. So it's just been a really it's just really interesting to see the Chan breakdancing like it's 2002.
I love your mime moves.
It's just
She be miming, guys. Check segment 3. She be miming.
We're just gonna loop
And
that.
if
We're
you're
gonna cut that
listening
and
to
loop
audio,
oh my gosh.
check out the visuals.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. Actually, I think we
Yes,
should clip
please.
this for online. What do you guys think out there, the audience? Are we getting barongs off of Temu? Are we trying to
Shein.
preserve or Shein? Or are we preserving the culture and sticking?
Or are you caught in the middle too? A little
right
bit of column
answer.
A, a little bit of column B.
But I would love to get a look and feel of how everyone else feels about that out there.
I would love to
for
ask
sure.
my mom actually, like asking the older generation how they feel.
That'd be a good one
Because I know
too.
they probably have a different view on it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It reminds me of that. Oh my gosh, is it the Chung Sam?
What's that?
What it's called? The traditional Chinese dress.
When that went
Yeah,
mainstream.
like that was like people do
true.
like I think it was like what late 90s, early 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, where that was like just the style.
It
Whoa.
was.
That was
and
the
then you
style.
put the chopsticks in your
Shirts,
hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the buns,
Yeah.
and everyone wanted
And
to be
everyone's
Chun-Li.
still
like,
doing that.
Yeah, like it's a real
It's still
thing.
yeah.
It's still a style.
So it's like, you made it when, but also like culture. Like it's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so like, how would you feel if you
It's such a
saw,
conversation.
You know?
Side note: Adidas China. They've released a new collection where it is
seen
the
it.
traditional Chinese garb.
It's gorgeous though.
To me, that's like the perfect example of like taking tradition, but then modernizing it.
It is stunning.
The collection is
It is stunting,
top tier.
okay?
Definitely go Google that if you're into streetwear and fashion. But oh my God, can you imagine if they did a Filipino one?
I can't.
Oh, it'd be so cool. Also, side note, Nike did. It was like Filipino Forces. And it looked like this event, and it was like cool Filipino creatives that they put together. You know what? Yeah, maybe I should do more research on it. But anyways, that campaign, that moment for Asian Heritage Month looked super cool. And I would love to see a Barong or Cherno inspired
Street fashion.
street fashion collection.
Speaking of street, you have something going on.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
That was smooth. Even I didn't see that coming. Saturday, July 12th. For anyone out there, local businesses, it's the Trending Tables Hoops and Hustle. It is not a basketball tournament, but we do have a basketball court. Basically outlining the parallels between entrepreneurs and basketball lovers. Come out. It's a pop-up market. It's going to be at Stack Market. I'm really excited. It's outdoor. Vendor spots are still open. So if you know anybody, share the word. You can hit my page up on Blame Jada for any more information. Just DM me if you have any questions. But it's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it.
I will say anything Blame Jada puts her hands on, guys, it's
my gosh.
usually like a very, very exceptional
Ah,
event.
thanks,
That reel you
friends.
made, I was like, I need to be there.
And this is coming from sports.
Go
That
sports.
was-
yeah, like
Go sports.
No.
That was a feel because I had a few requests come in. They're like, "Is this a tournament? Do I need a team?" And I was like, "No, we need local businesses," and I needed to explain that. So
Let me just add on. I know we're past time, but our friendship developed from her doing an event and putting me on, and I was just so impressed and like just wow.
oh, thank you.
Blame Jada's
Thank
the
you.
girl. She's that girl.
yeah.
So definitely spread the word and working on activation. So more details to come as things get finalized. Anyways, enough about that. That was a fun episode, ladies.
That was.
Yes.
I feel like I won Price is Right today. So I'm just amped.
There are no actual prizes on the show.
The prize is
job
I got
well done.
excited about real estate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the real prize.
Let us know if you guys want that. We can have Camille work with Camille questioning us and testing us.
And Anna going second. Sorry, Kai going second. At always. Called it.
Definitely a fun game. I think we got to incorporate that one for sure. But thanks for joining us. Another episode in the vault. Woo. You know where to find us. Same Tita time, same Tita energy. Until next time.
Ingat.
Ingat.